The story begins 65 years ago, when the world was almost completely destroyed because of a nuclear war. In a single night, electricity and every kind of communication system were totally wiped out. The entire world was going through an extremely dark and painful phase. During that time, deep inside the Amazon rainforest, a scientist discovered something extraordinary: the Genesis tree. The magical flower of this tree contained such immense power that it could supply electricity to the entire world. Using this discovery, humanity slowly began rebuilding civilization once again. After this invention, all Genesis trees were brought under government control. However, after the nuclear war, 90% of the children born began developing genetic problems. To solve this crisis, scientists extracted the flower from the Genesis tree and injected it directly into human DNA. As a result, every human being started being born with some kind of special ability directly from their mother's womb. Some people were born with extremely enhanced hearing, while others were born with incredibly sharp vision. People born with such powers were called genetics. And in this new world, they began living like kings. But about 10% of the population had weaker immune systems. Their bodies completely rejected the flower. These people were called specials. They were only given small, low-level jobs such as cleaning, maintenance, and manual labor. Now we see Chloe at the Genesis Institute, where she has arrived pretending to be a student on a class trip. Her wheelchair-bound partner Leon has entered the institute disguised as a cleaner. As soon as everyone gets distracted, Leon uses a device to unlock a sealed door and enters a restricted private area. After checking the map, he realizes that 2 guards are standing nearby. So he releases a small mouse-like toy toward them. The guards chase it and grab it. But suddenly, sleep gas releases from inside the toy, knocking both guards unconscious. Leon takes their keys, reaches the ventilation system, and connects a gas tank to it. Soon, the sleeping gas travels through the pipes and knocks out all the scientists inside. Leon puts on a mask and tries to enter the laboratory. But his access code turns out to be wrong. He calls Chloe and asks her to bring the correct code. In the main lobby, Chloe overhears a group of boys talking about specials, saying that they should be killed. Chloe starts arguing with them. Other students begin provoking the situation even more. A guard rushes in. Chloe pretends to be helpless and asks the guard for help. And at the same moment, she steals a notebook from his pocket. Inside the notebook, she finds the correct access code and immediately sends it to Leon. As soon as Leon receives the code, he quickly enters the lab. He takes out his mother's old watch, which has words engraved on it. "We are all one. We are all equal." Reading this gives him strength. Leon pulls a lever. The machine opens, and inside it stands the Genesis tree. He takes an old weapon and begins cracking the glass surrounding it. But the moment he tries to pluck the flower, the tree suddenly shoots out multiple sharp spikes, and alarms start blaring everywhere. Despite this, Leon successfully packs the flower inside a blue capsule. An announcement echoes through the building saying that the facility is now under lockdown, and everyone must evacuate immediately. Chloe wants to wait for Leon, but the guards force her out along with the other students. By pure luck, Leon also manages to escape just in time. Outside, Leon deliberately bumps into Chloe, causing her teddy bear to fall. Before returning the teddy, he secretly hides the capsule inside it. When guards search Leon's pockets, they only find his watch. They mock the words written on it, and insult Leon by calling him a freak. One man carefully checks all the students, but even he never imagines that the flower could be hidden inside a teddy bear. A while later, Chloe and Leon stop on the street to watch the news on a giant screen. Senator Frank is seen addressing the public, saying, "Why before birth? We can use the flower even after people are born." Then the famous singer Mira appears. She announces that she is taking a free tour of the district of people without powers, so everyone can learn to live together as one. After changing his appearance, Leon explains to Chloe that politicians and celebrities only put on dramas. They don't care about people like them. Just earlier, a poor man like them was pushed out of a food store. At the same time, they notice a cleaner wiping something off a window. It reads, "Death to the genetics." This clearly shows that not everyone is happy with the genetics. Meanwhile, Myra's manager warns her that the situation is becoming dangerous. The special district, where the 10% population lives, the people the flower didn't work on, is already risky, and the crowd will be massive. He suggests canceling the autograph session. Mira strongly disagrees. She says unity doesn't come that easily. She needs to go in front of the people and make them feel she's just like them. She refuses to cancel the event. As Chloe and Leon head home, guards check their IDs at the gate of the special district. Leon goes shopping, while Chloe watches Frank's interview on TV. Frank now claims that he has created a medicine that will allow the 10% without powers to finally experience these abilities and become like everyone else. Chloe feels extremely happy hearing this. But Leon says it's all a lie. They return home, a small workshop. Chloe grows plants there, while Leon builds devices. Leon extracts power-filled components from flowers and uses them to create special prosthetics for disabled people, allowing them to live normal lives. The money from clients helps them survive day to day. After finishing work, a man from the genetic district calls, saying he needs something fixed. Chloe refuses, insisting clients must come to the shop. But when Leon hears the man is offering 3 times the payment, he agrees to go. Chloe gets scared because this work is illegal. Leon assures her he knows every route, where guards are posted and where they aren't. He can enter without anyone noticing. They arrive at a luxury restaurant, where the cook lets them in through the back door. The cook is like them too. He wears a mechanical suit that helps him walk. Suddenly, the anti-genetics gang breaks in and cuts off the electricity. Leon finishes repairing the suit. The cook says he'll check what happened to the power and also bring their payment. The gang begins destroying the restaurant and killing people with special powers. Within minutes, tables are smashed and bodies lie everywhere. The gang leader starts writing something on the wall. The cook returns to the kitchen, his body covered in blood. With his last breath, he tells Chloe and Leon what's happening outside and then dies. They try to escape, but the back door is locked. Leon asks Chloe to help him wear the mechanical suit. A few minutes later, 2 gang members enter the kitchen. They only see the dead cook, as Chloe and Leon hide. The gang members talk while writing on the wall, mentioning that tomorrow there will be a small show, and the next day, something much bigger. One thug tries suggesting changes, but the boss threatens him with a knife, warning that the plan will not change. One man drops a paper. Chloe picks it up. Police sirens are heard, and the gang flees. Suddenly, Leon loses control of the suit. It forces him to stand and throws him onto the counter. The men chase him. Leon fights using utensils and boiling water. During the fight, the boss's mask slips, revealing his face. The gang pins Leon down, and Chloe jumps in to save him. Leon throws flour at them and rushes toward the exit with Chloe. Using the suit's strength, Leon breaks the door. They escape. Outside, Leon struggles to walk in the suit. Chloe supports him and takes him into an alley. Police vehicles pass by without noticing them. Chloe examines the suit and realizes one leg is damaged. She helps Leon all the way home. The next day, reporters broadcast the entire incident. Security camera footage shows Leon and Chloe. Media begins spreading rumors that they might be gang members. All information is collected to send to the police. Special Forces Captain Hughes declares that the area of powerless people has become a crime hub, and a raid on the special district will happen soon. Leon and Chloe panic. They recognize him. He is the same gang leader whose face they saw during the fight. Chloe opens the paper she picked up. It's a flyer for Myra's concert, with a small map drawn inside. They realize the gang plans to attack the concert and blame people like them. Leon starts packing to leave the city, but Chloe insists they must save people. Only they know where the attack will happen. Leon argues. A man who can't walk properly and a 12-year-old girl can't do anything. Chloe breaks down crying, calls him selfish, and runs away. Leon can't stop her. A flashback shows a young Leon entering his father's office, checking his files, and discovering he is a special. When his father learns this, he immediately restrains him. Remembering this, and looking at his mother's watch, Leon decides he must act. Hours later, Chloe returns and finds Leon repairing the suit. She helps him wear it. Leon moves his limbs and declares he will capture Hughes and force him to confess. He builds weapons from scrap and demonstrates strength capable of bending iron. Chloe notices special wires inside the suit and rushes to create a chemical to activate its weapons. At that exact moment, Mira is performing a concert in the special district. Mira was on stage. The crowd completely lost control after seeing her. People began pushing the fences violently. Security somehow managed to push them back. After the concert ended, Mira was about to board her bus. At that moment, the guards attacked her security team and her manager, beating them down. Then the rebels arrived in a truck and began writing their messages on the walls. Hughes threatened Mira, saying, "Come with us quietly, or things will get very bad." Just then, Leon arrived wearing his suit and mask. He jumped down from the balcony and immediately started attacking. But because of Chloe's chemicals, plants suddenly began growing all over the suit. Seeing this, the thugs burst out laughing. However, Leon used those plants to his advantage. One man collapsed after inhaling gas. Another got trapped in the vines. Chloe called out to Mira from a stolen car. while Leon continued fighting Hughes and his men. At first, Leon was throwing powerful punches, but soon the entire gang surrounded him and knocked him down. At that moment, Chloe rammed one of the men with the car. Leon saw the chance and jumped inside the car, but Mira began screaming. There was no time to explain, so Chloe sped away, taking everyone with her. They rushed home and locked the doors. Outside, gang members searched the streets for them. Meanwhile, reporters on TV were saying that an attempt had been made to kidnap Mira, but an unknown hero had saved her. Mira noticed that Leon was badly injured. She quickly treated his wounds and revealed that she once wanted to become a doctor. Chloe drew a very flashy flower-themed hero sketch of Leon, which Leon absolutely hated. But Mira said it was actually great. Leon then revealed Hugh's truth to Mira. Mira responded, "Look, I want to go home as soon as possible. Tomorrow I have an event with Frank at the family center." Leon realized that the anti-genetics gang's next target would be Frank. They attacked Mira today, so tomorrow they would definitely attack Frank. This gang was against enhancements or genetic changes after birth. They believed people should remain exactly the way they were born. Mira wanted to inform the police, but Leon stopped her, because Hughes himself was a police commander. Now the three of them made a plan together. The next day, Mira and Leon went to the family planning center, pretending to be a newly married couple wanting to have children. Since Mira was famous, she told the doctor, "Sir, I didn't take an appointment, and I've never revealed my husband before, because I want to protect my family from the media." Leon somehow convinced the doctor to give them a tour of the facility. During this, Leon cleverly stole a key. Then he distracted the staff by announcing that Mira would perform for everyone. All the staff gathered into one room. At that moment, the anti-genetics gang arrived, and Leon confronted them in the lobby. The thugs attacked him, so Leon released gas bombs, which even melted their masks. Initially, Leon fought very well, but there were too many of them. They knocked him down and began beating him together. Hughes removed Leon's mask and repeatedly punched his face. Suddenly, Frank's security arrived, and the thugs fled. Mira revealed that she had called Frank herself, realizing there were too many attackers, and Leon couldn't handle them alone. Leon asked why the guards didn't chase the thugs. Frank replied, "You were more important to us than them." It was then revealed that Frank is actually Leon's father. Chloe was completely shocked. She realized Leon had lied to her all along, saying his father was dead. Angry, she ran away. When reporters entered, Frank immediately switched into politician mode. He said, "My son is proof that the gap between genetics and people the flower didn't work on has grown far too wide. That's why tomorrow's vote is extremely important." A week later, it was announced that Frank's project had been almost completely approved. Many buses arrived in the special district, and all poor residents were sent outside the city to a medical camp. After the treatment, they would have no deficiencies, so the special district would be opened, and everyone would live together freely, with no restrictions. At the medical center, Leon kept asking, "Where is Chloe?" Frank replied that they couldn't find her. When Leon mentioned Hughes, Frank changed the topic. He said, "Don't worry about all this. I just want to treat you." Leon reminded him, "When you tried to treat Mom, she died. Do you remember?" Frank apologized and admitted he made a mistake. He revealed that Leon's mother had left a letter, but he had always been afraid to give it to him. By the time he gathered courage, Leon had already left home. Leon opened the letter. His mother had written, "I had to leave you. I'm sorry for that. I want you to become a good man, but I'm afraid the anger inside you will consume your heart and fill you with bitterness. Learn to forgive people, my son, because no one stays forever." Reading this, Leon broke down crying, remembering his mother. Mira came and took Leon outside for fresh air. While walking, Leon spotted Chloe and apologized to her. Chloe couldn't stay angry with her brother for long. Leon then said, "I think Frank orchestrated all the attacks, so his project would get approved. But before exposing him, we need proof." Chloe got an idea and borrowed a camera from a man with an eye prosthetic. Doctors announced the next patient. Meanwhile, Chloe entered the vents in the lab and started recording. Hughes and Frank were talking. Their conversation confirmed they had planned everything together. While sedating patients, Frank explained his plan. He wanted to extract specific genes from these people's brains and inject them into those with powers. Frank called it the next evolution of humanity. People would become better, stay young forever, regardless of age. He didn't care about the specials at all. They were only tools to extract the gene. Later, Chloe played the recording for everyone in the tent. Mira cried and apologized to all the specials, saying she had no idea. Leon repeated his mother's message. "We are all equal. There is nothing wrong with us. We are human too." He motivated everyone to fight. Leon demanded his suit at any cost. Chloe revealed she had already stolen the storage keys. The next day, Frank and nurses entered Leon's room. To treat him, Leon was wearing his suit under the blanket. He immediately grabbed his father and snatched the injection from the nurses. Frank said, "I did all this for you, son. I want to cure you." Leon replied, "You're nothing but a monster." He locked Frank inside the room, took explosives from Chloe, and ran toward the security room. He fought and knocked down guards, but one pressed the alarm button. Chloe connected the camera to a computer to send the evidence to the police. Before Leon left, Mira kissed him and said, "Come back alive." At the tent area, Hughes arrived with his gang. Leon and the specials surrounded them, and a massive fight broke out. The specials only had normal tools, pipes, utensils, but their numbers kept the fight even. Leon's suit allowed him to fight many at once, but Hughes called backup, and armed men arrived. Many specials fell. Leon fought Hughes alone. Eventually, Hughes knocked Leon down, and Leon tried to escape. In the security room, a man grabbed Mira by the throat, but a special arrived and killed him. The footage finally uploaded. Chloe called the police. In the lab, Leon crawled for his life. Hughes attacked him from behind. Their fight continued between tables and control panels. Leon opened the Genesis tree machine and threw an object, cracking the glass. Hughes beat him further and threw him onto the machines. The glass completely shattered. Just as Hughes was about to kill Leon, Leon suddenly plucked a flower. He knew spikes would shoot out. They pierced Hughes' face, and he collapsed. Police arrived and arrested all of Frank's men, finding plenty of evidence. Chloe and Mira rushed to Leon. This time, Leon stepped forward and kissed Mira. A week later, all news channels exposed Frank's horrific plan. People said a masked man saved everyone. Rumors claimed he was Frank's son, but police denied it. Frank escaped and disappeared. The government ended its segregation policy. Everyone was free. Anyone could go anywhere. Myra's throat was damaged, so she could no longer sing, but she was very happy living her life with Leon. Frank was still on the run. In the final scene, he is shown watching his son from a distance. If you liked the video, like it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.